Hey everybody, what's up? This is Nitra. I'm here for the Mary Mary Season 5 Episode 2 review. I'm just going to pretty much run through it. I just watched it. It was on my DVR, but it got erased. Basically, it starts off with Eric and Tina meeting up, having, I guess, breakfast or lunch or something at a little coffee spot where Tina's talking about her upcoming tour, and Erica is still trying to find a way to sweet talk her into doing the Mary Mary album because Sony wants their album done because they took the money and haven't delivered the product. And Erica is pretty much trying to find a way to butter Tina up and find a way to, ask her to go on and do the Mary Mary album. And basically, Tina told her she's getting ready for her tour. She doesn't have time to think about a Mary Mary album. She's tired of talking about it, and she really doesn't. She says she has empathy for Warren and possibly being in breach. But at the end of the day, right now the space she in, she wants to minister about what her and Teddy went through as far as infidelity and staying together. And Erica doesn't know how much money Warren owes the label. She just know they owe an album. And basically, Tina told her it might be up to a year. We then see where I'm not gonna go in any particular order, so it's all over the place. Warren and Erica talks, and he's at home, and Erica basically tells him that she couldn't get Tina to agree to do the album. She did her part. I feel she wrong because she shouldn't have never asked Tina to even do that show last week, knowing that the real reason she was doing that was to get Tina on board to do the Mary Mary album. And you supposed to be sticking by your husband. You got to know it's going to affect his business, his brand, and y'all's income. And Warren pretty much has his back up against the wall, trying to figure out how they gonna get that going. We see Tina at home with her visual board, trying to prepare for her tour, do everything. She says she's paying for everything out of her pocket, so I can imagine it's quite expensive. She has her sister Elena there that's watching her kids, and she's pretty much trying to keep from having a meltdown at this point. So basically, Teddy comes in, they talk, he tell her not to stress, everything's gonna work out okay. All right, we see Warren and Teddy talk, and Warren is trying to say that Teddy is his last resort. That could get, if anybody can get Tina to do the album, it would be him. And Teddy tells him Teddy has an upcoming show with his band that he will talk to Tina, but they both know how strong-willed she is. Also in this episode, we see where Tina asks Goo to come on the road with her, and Goo accepted, but it's causing a conflict because Goo is the stylist not only for Tina but for Erica, and excuse me, she has to find a way to let Erica know she can't get her dress for her upcoming shows in the Dove Awards. So we see Goo go over to Erica's house and explain that she's going on the road with Tina and it's guaranteed money, which says to me maybe Erica them not paying Goo for doing the styling or they checks coming late. It might be just me. I picked up on that. She said it was steady income and she would be hosting. Erica's mad because she feels like Tina stole Goo from her. She had her dates first. And basically, you see this thing in this episode where if you get one sister to do this, I'm going to do this. It's like a tit for tat. It was childish on both parts. It was petty. I don't think they should be involving their family in their personal squabbles because nothing good comes from it. And she said she's gonna pay Tina back, and that basically she always get the short end of the stick. I do agree with that to some point, but if she learns to have a backbone and stand up for herself, she wouldn't get the short end of the stick. I don't care how good you are, you have to stand up for yourself. Love yourself. We see where Erica talks to the mom and explains how Goo is going on the road with Tina, and the mom is like shocked. And Tina, I'm sorry, Erica pretty much calls the mom out on her stuff and said, Tina does a lot of hooping, hollering, screaming, and yelling, gets her way, and you guys go for it. And she was even telling the mom that she doesn't come over to her house like she goes over to Tina's house and help with her kids, which seems like it's some resentment and bitterness going on with it. for her to just vent like that and out the blue, that's some stuff she's been holding in, and she needs to really pretty much let everybody know how she feels, because she feels walked on and thrown to the side. And that is a bad feeling. I can totally relate to that. I know what it feels like. And the mom is saying, no, I don't mistreat you. I treat y'all the same. But Eric said, no, it is clearly a difference. We see where Mitch meets with Corn, and basically he doesn't want to apologize to Erica, and he's telling her other producers he can get for her, and she's telling him if he can't get what she asked for, that she might have to find someone else. And Mitch is sitting biting his nails trying to figure out what he gonna do, because he really doesn't feel he owes Erica an apology. He said he didn't leak the story, so yeah. We see where Tina, tour manager Terry, comes to the house with the tour buses. Those were some nice looking buses, and she was talking about the expense of them, how nice they were, but it would be nice only for her and Teddy, and she had 7 to 8 people. Right now, she don't need high and fancy. She needs conventional and functioning. I can understand by saving your coins, like that, but I think if he would have brought something like that offhand, she would have had something to say. We see where Teddy has a show. Tina introduces him. Their kids were there. Everybody seemed to enjoy it and everything. And she had on this little dress, and of course, her boobs are big. She picked up some weight or whatever. But if she likes it, I love it. She felt comfortable in her own skin, so I'm not gonna knock her for that. Um, what else? Oh, we see where Elena was keeping Tina kids. Um, and she goes over to Erica's house, and Elena don't know she being used as a pawn. Basically, Erica tells her, "Are you ready to come back?" And Elena is like, "Yeah," because she don't like the 405, whatever that is. I guess the area. And she knew that Elena was watching the kids, Tina kids, while Tina goes on tour. So because Goo went with Tina, she went behind Tina's back, pretty much same thing, cutthroat, both of them, and got Elena to agree to come back to babysit for her. We later see Erica and Tina have a meetup where Erica basically says Tina was wrong for stealing Goo, and Tina told her, if Goo knew she was working for you, she shouldn't have agreed. I don't have nothing to do with what goes on with you and Goo. She's absolutely right. But I also know she knows whether or not Goo is doing stuff for Erica and Erica tour dates as well. They have a little tit for tat on that. Didn't get nowhere. Let me see. Was it anything else? Oh yeah. So as we see where Elena tells Tina that she can no longer watch her kids. That was her last week. She didn't really give her no notice, and that was wrong. That was wrong. If you knew you could change your mind or you whatever, you should have had set days, set times, based on what you was gonna do for your sister. I mean, business is business. We basically see where once she tells Tina, Tina has a meltdown. I agree, as a mother, you don't just want to leave your kids with anybody, and especially nannies, people you don't know. You have to watch everybody, including family. And basically, Teddy is calm and letting her get it out, and she talking about she don't know what she gonna do. Basically, a meltdown. I can understand some of what she, was speaking on as far as the mothering part, not leaving your kids with anybody. But she has to remember she has left Erica hanging millions of times, not cared, went on vacation, missed studio time, rehearsal time, and everything else. And I'm gonna sum it up for me. I think they both are petty. I think they're both unprofessional. I think they both need some type of therapy, because to me, Teddy is the only one seem insane, and as far as not expecting something from anyone. Warren needs both of them to do an album so he don't pay back all this money. Erica is needing Tina to do the album so she won't be losing money. Tina wants to go on tour and spread the word and do this. She doesn't care about the money, she says, or the breach of contract, which I found just like, what? Yeah, so I'm trying to understand, did Warren get the check and keep all the money, or was it divided between the three of them? Because they keep saying Warren owes the money. Warren owes the money. So I'm well aware that he's married to Erica. So, that would be their money having to owe back. But he's talking about losing his house, his cars, and, paying all this money back in got it. But Tina is not worried about that. Tina is worried about Tina. But anyway, that's my review on Mary. Mary, check out Trusika 5000, Marcus Williams, V. Nix, Brittany Marbley, The Ghetto View. Much love from K. Oh, I don't think she does Mary, but still check her out. Yeah, and that's all I got, folks. Bye.